One man on an island, one drop in the sea. All it takes to set a wave in motion is a single word in action, a hope that we can be the change that we've been longing to see. For our home, our land, our family, it's all within our reach. See this island, every grain of sand, hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come whatever, on the road ahead. We did it before, and we'll do it again.
When the moments turn to hours and the day's last light is gone, look around us always and remember, there were times we were uncertain, but we just kept walking on. It's always darkest just before the dawn. See this island, every grain of sand, hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come whatever, on the road ahead. We did it before, and we'll do it again.
Our home, the home we share, where the garden always grows to earth and light. Though the road ahead is daunting, I know we're gonna be alright.
See this island, every grain of sand, hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come whatever, on the road ahead. We did it before, and we'll do it again.
See this island, every grain of sand, hear this anthem.
It's the voices of our friends.
Come whatever, on the road ahead.
We did it before, and we'll do it again.
Hey, hi, how you guys doing? FB World, welcome to the show. My name is Ross, and it's a great pleasure for me to have you on board again tonight on the Power Up with Ross, your weekly sports and lifestyle show. How you guys doing? How's Hump Day been? It's a beautiful Wednesday. I love the weather today. It's so nice. It's so cool. I'm thinking of playing golf on Friday afternoon. Let's just hope the weather holds up just like that. Tonight's guest is a good buddy of mine, and I've known him for a very long time. We'll get to that later on, but before that, of course, I would like to showcase to you some of the events that's happening here in Singapore. So, if all of you are all set and ready, it is time to Power Up with Ross. I just got that from my guest whom I was talking to earlier on. How you guys been? Hope you guys are A-okay. How's the week been? It's gonna be quite an interesting week ahead of us. What with the National Day Parade, which is gonna go on, or the National Day celebrations is gonna go on as scheduled. So we're all very, very excited about it. But also remember, guys, we want to go out there and have fun. Yes, we do. But always, always remember to mask up and keep a safe distance from each other and keep it safe all the time. All right. Comments. I'm eyeing on the comments. Tonight's guest is a hot favorite of so many of our friends in the events and entertainment industry. I'm so glad that he has agreed to be on my show. And what a show is gonna be. It's all about inspiration. It's all about my guests inspiring those, including myself, who have had a seesaw ride with our weight issue. Yes, how heavy a person is, well, that's the issue that we would like to address tonight, and maybe he could be an inspiration to each and every one of us who are on our constant quest to lose a little bit of kilos or lose a little bit of pounds. All right. Saying hello to Granville. Hello, Ross. You are the man, he says. Yes, Granville, thank you very, very much. I would love to have Dr. Granville D'Souza on the show later on, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, to talk about his new book on how you can be resilient, and it's all about positive thinking as well. So have a look out for that. Thank you. Farik 6 says, Power, hey, how are you, my friend? Hola, ni hao, apa kabar? All right. So all my friends who are on board on FB, write down your comments, all right? And then if you are friends of my guest tonight, Mr. Farid Rashid, write down in your comments and tell us that you are here. Ask him any questions, especially those who have not seen myself or my guests for the longest time since COVID-19 read his ugly teeth, his ugly teeth on us since March 2020. It is a good time to say hi and kind of like do a virtual catch-up, yeah? All right, so what's happening tonight? Well, the first thing that we're gonna do is for me to tell all of you about some of the events that's happening the next few months or so. Exciting events, whether it be virtual or whether it be physical, with safe distancing measures put into place. I will tell you and give you a glimpse and hopefully show you on how you can take part in these events. And I'm very excited about this segment tonight, which is events you might fancy, because I've got two events that's really, really up my alley and quite sentimental about it. Okay? All right, so if you guys are all set and ready, here we go. The first event that you might fancy would be, ta-da! This one, the PUB Green Run, formerly known as the Green Corridor Run, is back on a mission to contribute to the rewilding, I love that word, rewilding of the rail corridor, which is an initiative under the National Parks Board's 1 Million Trees movement. Now, why is it? Well, this event happened to be something which I'm very fond of. Why? Because it started, all right, now this run was started back in 2013. Formerly it was known as the Green Corridor Run. And I had the privilege to be part of it. I was the presenter, the race presenter for the Green Corridor Run back in 2013. And not only that, after about 2 years or so, I decided to take part and run the Green Corridor Run. All right? Okay, so the Green Corridor Run, which was in 2013, was the first ever race to be held along the rail corridor after the KTM rail line was removed. All right? So the Green Corridor Run sold out every year from 2013 to 2016 and succeeded in raising awareness of this incredible, beautiful stretch of land, and its popularity demonstrated just how passionate Singaporeans are about the rail corridor. Now, so this year, it is on the it has been renamed the PUB Green Run. All right. Now, it is similar to the Green Corridor Run. It's just that it has been renamed. And there you go. I love, well, you can check out the website. Well, let me get back to it. It's greenrun.com.sg. And you can, it's going to be a virtual run. You can complete your run at any location, but I would suggest, you go ahead to the Green Corridor and just run your hearts out, or any part of the trail, here in Singapore. So your run starts, upon registration, your run starts between 18 September to 31st of October 2021. All right? So participants will receive running premiums such as running cap and a finisher medal, but most importantly, guys, you are contributing to the rewilding of the rail corridor, benefiting future generations. If you were to ask me, that's a race pack item that you can be proud of. And I did mention that it is a sentimental run for me, because not only did I get to host the first ever edition of the Rail Corridor Run back in 2013, I participated in it as well. And to show you proof, I've got a picture. Ta-da! There you go. That's me, M6703. Steady lah. And just beside me is my running buddy, Mr. K. Tamil Arusu Karupaya Karupanan. Yeah, such a mouthful. So that's I think it was in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So I took a year off from hosting and presenting the Rail Corridor Run, and took part in it, and it was remarkable, absolutely beautiful. Running through the beautiful rail corridor, seeing the greenery, seeing the raw element of the, and it used to be the path that we took used to be the KTM railway line. So that was really, really iconic and a very memorable run as well. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in it, all right, remember it is Green Run. Let me show you the website again. It is greenrun.com.sg. All right. Log on to it, and then you can basically access the information that you have there. All right. So they've got the 10-kilometer category, which is the main category, right? And everyone from competitive runners to walkers are welcome. Remember, this is a virtual run. All you need to do is to download the app, all right? And then that's a tracker, and you can clock your mileage using the app. Right, the second category, besides the 10-kilometer category, is the 3-kilometer family run, all right? This is a non-competitive category that provides parents with fun and engaging way to bond with the kids over a shared goal while teaching them about environmental awareness, charitable giving, and healthy living. Yeah, so that's cool, isn't it? So entitlement for you is the premium cap, all right, as well as the finisher's medal. So go on ahead. Head on down to the website and get in on it, register as quickly as you can, and then have fun with the PUB Green Run. Okay? All right, cool. All right, next up, something more interesting. So we're not going to talk about runs anymore. We're talking about something also close to my heart. And this is an initiative or an event that's organized by my good friends from the Singapore Swimming Association. And what are we looking out for? It is this one. Ta-da! Okay, Singapore's Diving Talent Search, organized by the Singapore Swimming Association. log on to their website if you are interested, swimming.org.sg. Now, literally our national divers, our Olympians, have made a splash in the Tokyo Olympics just a few weeks ago. As Singapore breaks onto the Olympic stage with Jonathan Chan and Frida Lim at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, the Singapore Swimming Association is on the hunt for the next generation of diving stars, right? So what is the Singapore Diving Talent Search? It basically is a initiative to search for, invitation for children to attend a 2-hour session run by Singapore's national team coaches, filled with diving specific activities, specially designed to identify the next generation of potential diving stars. Well, if you were ask me, simple word is basically, it's like an audition, all right? So it could be that your child has got what it takes, physically as well as technically, all right, to be trained by our Singapore national diving coaches and harness the talent that you have, the raw talent that you have for our search to be our next diving representative, okay? So log on to that website. It is swimming.org.sg. The Singapore Diving Talent Search will be on the 9th to the 12th of September. It is going to be a Thursday to a Sunday. Remember the dates, 9th to the 12th of September, and the location will be held at the Tua Payoh Swimming Complex diving pool. Okay? So log on to the website for those of you who would like to get in on it, and this is open for children, for Singapore citizens, yeah, aged 6 to 14 years old. All right. Okay, now let's get the camera on me, please. Thank you. Before I move on to our next event, which is one of the events I'm very, very, very excited about. I'm not going to tell it to you now. I'm going to tell it to you later. I'm going to check on the comments. So those of you who haven't commented yet, please comment right now. All right, saying hi to Sharina. Sharina says, did PUB buy over the run? Well, they actually didn't buy. It's not buying over the run. It's basically like, they took up the title sponsorship, yeah, and to create the awareness of the importance of, being green as well as being sustainable. All right, Ayid Farid Flizo. Yeah, I remember him. He's such a cute boy. Hello, Ayid. Ephraim is watching. Hello, Ephraim. Pei as well. Ayid says, I probably gonna try to be the next Singapore diver. Oh, please, Ayid, go on ahead. If you think you can, if you think you cannot, you are right in both instances. Don't let anything stop you. If you think that you can be Singapore's next, but I think you are a bit overage. They're looking for someone who's below 16, right? Who's looking for below 16. You're slightly overage, Ayid. But, keep that dream alive, and maybe there might be a master's category for you. Muammar Ash says, shout out to my dad, Mr. Farid Rashid. Yeah, Muammar. Your dad is an inspiration. Let me tell you this. Boy, okay, uncle sit down here and uncle gonna tell you something. Your dad, what he has accomplished the last 1.5 or maybe 2 years, okay, is an inspiration to many, including yours truly, myself. Ross. So be proud of your dad, all right? Because he is an inspiration to many. Okay, next, DJ DD. Good evening, bosses. DJ Daryl. Yeah, Daryl, nice to have you on board. Okay, now, I'm going to be giving a shout out to the next event, something which is very, very close, very dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, today happens to be the launch of the registration for this next event. The registration for this iconic event is on and is open today. Starting from today, I got this information hot off very, very fresh today. Okay, so what the event is am I talking about? All right, let's take a look at the PowerPoint screen. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, the Great Eastern Women's Run 2021 Virtual Edition. The website is there, greateasternlife.com. Now, the Great Eastern Women's Run, right, has established itself as Southeast Asia's largest all-women's run. Now, the 15th edition, okay, and it happens to be this year. The Great Eastern Women's Run didn't happen last year in 2020, but it has made a comeback. And with a little difference, it is all going to be done virtually, all right? So the 15th edition will be returning as Singapore's first all-women's virtual run. And registration is now open. greateasternlife.com is the website for you to visit to find out a little bit more. Okay? Clock in period is between 14th of November to the 15th of December. So from now until the 14th of November, it is time for you to spread the news, tell your friends as how you've always done in the past 15th edition. And why is it that this is so dear to me? Because I have been involved together with my co-presenter Kelly Latimer for the past 14 edition. Yeah, this year I don't think so. So 14 editions we've done it, and we were there from the start, and I watched this event grow from size to size. It gets bigger, it gets better every year. So kudos to the wonderful organizers, Great Eastern. So this year's Great Eastern Women's Run they'll be adopting 2 charity organizations. So when you run virtually together with your mates, together with your girlfriends, remember this is only open to the ladies, no men allowed. That's the reason why I love this run. All right, so 2 charity organizations, namely Breast Cancer Foundation and Daughters of Tomorrow, right? Daughters of Tomorrow, which is a local charity seeking to empower women by helping them achieve financial independence to support their families. Yeah. So as a new beneficiary partner this year, Great Eastern pledges to use the race as a platform to raise the awareness and funds towards supporting underprivileged women in their back to work journey. All right, so let's take a look at the entitlement, because over the years, the one thing that really gets the ladies excited not only for the Great Eastern Women's Run, but also for the entitlements, the race pack, right? So let's take a look at the entitlement that you will receive. There you go. From there, can you see it, right? Maybe I'll move to the next slide. Yeah, there you go. So you've got runner's entitlement for the 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and the 21.1 kilometer. You will receive an adult's race tee, which is from Adidas, worth $45. An exclusive craft bag. Yes, a craft bag. I think I've got a picture of that. A finisher medal, e-medal, and an e-certificate. There is another category which is called the 2 kilometer Mummy and Me. Yeah, it was introduced like 3 years or 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mummy and Me, where moms will run with their kids, all right, or with their daughters, and the entitlements are there as well. So let's take a look at the fees, and there's early bird discount, and then there's also the public fees as well as the loyal runner rates, all right? And then if you are a policy holder, you'll get special privileges as well. So everything to look out for. Remember the website address, all right? It is it's greateasternlife.com. yourgeylangserai.com. That's the website address that you should go. All right, that's your race entitlement for every sign up. Okay, so you've got your T-shirts there by your friends from Adidas, right? And then you've got your finisher medal, and that's the tote bag, right? That's the exclusive craft bag. Sorry, craft bag they called it. Yeah. All right. So that's the Great Eastern Women's Run. Shout out on the comments section if you guys or if any of the ladies have participated in either the Great Eastern Women's Run, or maybe some of you, men and women as well, have participated in the Green Corridor Run, which was called back then, and now it is called the PUB Green Run. All right. So shout out and tell us, what was your experience like? Tell me, and I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Sharina Bain says, "Yay, I'm a policy holder." Well, good for you. And you might be interested in signing up. But remember, ladies, if you are signing up as to join the Great Eastern Women's Run, remember, it is a virtual run. Everything has got to go virtual right now. Okay, at this present moment. Maybe later on in the next few months or so, things will be different, and we're just hoping for that. Let's cross our fingers. But whatever it is, right now, it is all virtual, and the Great Eastern Women's Run, for the very first time, is going to go virtual. They took a break last year. They didn't organize it, and now it's back. So get excited. Tell your friends about it. Okay. All right. So, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time for me to welcome our guest. My guest. Your guest. Our guest. I've known our next guest. His name is Farid Rashid. For a very long time, and he's been always a big boy since I met him. In the entertainment and event circuit, he's affectionately known as Fat Farid, all right? And the reason why is that he's just a jolly guy. He's quite big. More specifically, the last he weighed, and he was telling me about it, was a whopping 168 kilograms, all right? He constantly made efforts to lose weight over the years, but, found the task a bit too daunting. And I can understand that. I'm battling with that. Some of my friends are battling it. And I'm sure some of us watching this show is battling with that as well. When I met him last year, 2020, in November, he came over to my place. And I was shocked. I was amazed at his transformation and learned that he lost, at that time, nearly 70 kilos since early 2020 up till last year, November. More amazed when I found out how he lost the weight. It is through sheer nutrition or watching his diet, and also regular exercise. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the main reason why I really wanted him on board my show tonight. Because, hey, we all need a little bit of inspiration in our lives. And I find that he is truly someone who can inspire, especially, for some of us who are battling with our weight problem. So I want to find out more about his remarkable change, yeah? And I'm sure you guys do too, on how he has managed to use the COVID-19 situation to embark on his successful journey or successful weight loss journey, and how he powers up to overcome what he has set out to do. And more importantly, maintain his weight loss, all right? So for some of us who are struggling to lose weight and maintain the weight loss, well, this might be the inspiration you need to power up your effort. So ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who Farid Rashid is. Let's watch a video first. ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Farid Rashid. Wait, hang on. Ta-da! You see? Such an entertainer. Hey,
mask off.
bro, you can mask off, bro.
Mask off.
Alamak. Hey, pull back. I wanna reveal in a very dramatic way.
Dramatic.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was 168 kilograms, and now he is 98 kilograms. 70 kilogram lighter, Mr. Farid Rashid. Ta-da! Trust me, I was at the car park down at the basement, and I thought I saw him walking towards the lift lobby. I was in the car. I thought I saw him, but I said, I don't know lah. That's not Farid lah. And it actually was. It actually was Farid. He's a totally different person. Okay, let's have a look. There you go. Ta-da! For those of you who haven't seen him for a long time, okay.
One year ago, I can't even fit into this chair.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Yeah, I will have problem climbing up onto this chair about 1.5 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
How bad I was.
You know, and I was telling you about, I remember because, and I believe you because we usually play golf last time, right?
God.
We play golf and then we share a buggy. We share a buggy and he will be sitting beside me and I find it like a little bit squeezy lah. Not much, but a little bit squeezy lah.
But it's okay lah, I help you because sometimes you get tired and you say, I walk lah, you drive lah, you know, so okay.
And for the record, guys, Farid is a much better golfer than I am.
No more.
Right?
No more.
He can kick anybody's ass. All right. Before we begin, we got some comments. Hey, keep those comments coming in, everybody. All right. Farid wants to hear from you. I want to hear from you. So let's see what say. Akil, Farid Rashid. Hey, Abba, I can see you on TV. And then Farid 6. Farid, your good friend. Yo fat, greeting from Skins. Farid. Yeah. So Farid walks with you and the rest of the gang, right?
Yeah, that's right. You are supposed to join us as well. Correct or not? He twang us so many times already. Many times already.
I remember Farid called me. It was like 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh shit. I think I forgot now, bro. You carry on. Okay, anyway. Who else? Farid said, okay, Ephraim still watching. Ephraim, write something lah. Or is it that you are driving right now? Okay, Ephraim, write something and say hi.
Sri Tan. Ephraim Tan.
Tan Tiam Lee. Okay, anyway. Okay. So for those of you who are out there watching us and if you're not familiar with Farid, all right, he's a veteran in the entertainment circle.
Pasi Buay Chang.
And he's one of the few Singaporeans who have ventured across the causeway, all right, and embarked on several projects, drama projects, you know, MCing projects in Malaysia. Okay, let's take a look at how you were. I've got a picture of you. Let's show everybody on the screen the PowerPoint. There you go. That's you.
That was many years back. That was I think probably like 15 years ago.
15?
Yeah, about 12, 15 years.
Yeah, I always remember you wearing that
football jersey.
Yeah, but American football jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like American football, or is there another reason?
I love sports, so you know, I think that's the only jersey that I can wear. They gotta have my size. I can wear a football jersey. American football can.
No, you know what? Funny that you mentioned this, but I think about 10, 12 years ago when I was a bit bigger, I had the same thinking, and I used to wear American football jerseys. All right, okay, let's get back to us. Thank you very much, camera. All right. Ephraim Tan says, "Wah, Tun Farid, where is the rest of you?" Nicely put lah, Ephraim. Yeah, where is the rest of you?
I don't know, man. I left it behind somewhere. You know, along the way, I was walking, I was cycling. I just throw in a longkang, you know, I don't need you anymore.
168 kilos down to 98, and you are aiming for more.
Okay. Honestly, after I hit my first lesser 50 kilo, weight is not a focus for me already. You know, it's no more. It's no more a factor in my new lifestyle. It is actually a lot of people are asking me, so how you met your target already? How how much kilo you want to lose and all that. I say, it's no. Being fit and being healthy, there's no end. There's no target. It will end when we end. So it's an ongoing thing. For me lah, you know, I mean, like, you know,
Yes.
disclaimer, you know, I'm not giving you tips or what, but I'm just sharing and
Yeah.
what I understand. You see,
Okay.
it's more of a lifestyle.
So for everyone out there, he's not giving tips. He doesn't represent any slimming center. I know this man for a long time, and I think that's the last thing that he want to do, go visit a slimming center. The most he will drink was slimming tea. Was slimming tea back then. Okay, so, but the reason why I called him here is I'm amazed at his transformation. That's number one. I'm amazed at his effort that he has put in throughout that 1.5 years now, right?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. We'll find out a little bit more about him, and then and the reason why I want him to be on my show, because my show is all about powering up, right? It's all about giving you the advantage to psych yourself up and to keep yourself in a good mindset to power up and do whatever it is that you need to do. I always remember this: if you think you can, and if you think you cannot, I love this quote by Henry Ford. You are right in both instances. So it's always in your mind, and I have him here. Okay, let's chit chat, ngobrol.
Lah. Iya Pak,
Ngobrol
bisa.
dulu. Okay.
Ngobrol dulu.
So what have you been up to recently?
Okay, before I start, I just like to claim this, that he was also one of my inspiration, because he went through
Yes.
the same situation. You know, I used to like check out his media social account saying, wow, he runs, he lost a lot of weight, he looks so good, you know. He always posts, you know, oh, look at me, I shed a lot of kilos. So I say, one day I want to be like Ross.
Boda.
Okay.
What have you been up to recently lah? It's not about me lah, it's about you.
Okay. So nothing much. I mean, like, you know, work-wise, career-wise, everything is on hold.
On hold.
On hold. Okay, it's not totally out, but it is on hold. So I've been doing a lot of, I'm upskilling myself, taking up courses, doing a little bit of transportation work here and there. In other words, private hire lah, you know. Transportation, more glamorous, you know.
A lot of our friends are doing that as well.
I tell you, it's good, you know. It's like, you know, something to fall back on,
Yep.
you know. So, but it's okay, you know. So the word I remember, one of our good friend, Mr. Rudy Di Rosario, he said,
Rudy.
pivot.
Rudy.
Shout out to Rudy also, one of our Mekrici Kaki. Friday, bro, Friday. Don't know whether he's watching or he mabuk somewhere. So, okay.
Pivot.
Yeah, pivot. So that's a small part of my new so-called lifestyle, you see, because my emphasis is actually more on being fit and being healthy. You know, it's a total new lifestyle, total change. That's what I decided.
It's a brand
to
new
do.
Farid Rashid. We were having a little chat, and you were saying like for a good 30 years, you have had a very non-exciting, slow lifestyle. Lah.
Very slow.
Let's put it.
The only part that's fast is my arms going this way. Like that. Only lah. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, we share a lot of good memories in the golf course also, you know.
Of course, we exercise lah, we walk, then we eat, then after that we makan. Okay, next, apart from golfing, you know, now that you walk, you swim, you ride, what other interesting hobby, you know, that you have always embarked on?
So far, okay. These are the three main sports, or should I call it sports, or main activity of mine right now. It's swim, cycle, and I can't really run for now. It's because of my knee, and also weight still need to go down further before, you know, anything happen to my knees, right? So easy to say that, you know, I'm actually aiming to be a triathlete. Which I did. Yes. But usually a triathlete will complete the triathlon in like a few hours, right? I did it in 3 days.
Oh, okay. But that's a start.
You know, one day I swim for, you know,
why not?
1.5 kilometers. Then the next day I cycle for 40 kilometers. Then after that I walk and run a little bit for 10 kilometers. So that's what I did.
My previous guest was this Ironman triathlete Ironman. His name is Enrico Varela. So Enrico, if you are listening, you might want to take on this project, and I'll hook you up with Farid, and then maybe you can have a little gradual introduction to the sport of triathlon. He has done the 3, but not in the same time. So we need help on that.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a good start. It's really a good start. You always have to start from somewhere.
Speaking of activities, you're saying that, naturally, I am a very active person. I love sports. I do a lot of sports. I played tennis. In fact, I picked up badminton quite recently. I played with my brother and his friends and all that. So we were playing a lot of badminton. And I tell you, we thought that, all this while badminton, chicken. I tell you, die, man.
Yeah.
Jialat, bro.
No, it's very strenuous.
Really, man, I tell you.
It really takes a lot from you.
Oh, yeah.
And please be careful, because there's a lot of start-stop motion in badminton. You might want to, ease up on that a little bit.
Definitely.
Okay, let's check on the comments. Okay, guys, if you have not done so, if you've got burning questions, if you are like me, our weight fluctuate. There was a few times when I lost 5 kilo, and then after that I put on 3 kilo, and then another 2 kilo, and then down 5 kilo. I think this is the best time to ask the man who has done it. All right, and the best and most important thing is that maintaining the weight. All right. So if you have the questions, put it down in the comment section. We want to hear. Farid wants to hear, and maybe he can. Well, he's not going to give you tips, but he will share with you, right, his experience, and maybe that resonates with you, maybe not. So it's up to you to decide. But I want him to be an inspiration to myself and to everybody on Facebook Live. All right. Okay. Ephraim Tan say we do Ironman together lah. Muhammad Ash, your son, says okay. Safe to say all his kids are present.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Safe to say that all his kids are present, which is the kids are all here.
Yeah, I guess so.
We do Ironman together lah. Okay, Farid say okay. There you go. All right. Okay. Get your comments in. Ask any questions about weight loss, about what you need to do, to maintain the weight loss and stuff like that. Okay. My question to you is, which I always ask my guests, right? Every week is a new week. How do you power yourself up mentally and physically to face what's coming on the coming week? What routine do you do, if there is any?
Actually, my routine is okay. I just have to tell you this, when I first start out this new journey, I exercise every day without fail. Even when I'm waiting for my coffee to be brewed, I will be jogging on the spot.
Really?
While waiting. Now I just have to move. Move.
This is now or
Then. Back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until my trainer and my doctor say that slow down.
Oh. And that time you were big lah.
I was about 160 something. Going down. It's going down. But like what I told you, actually I should thank COVID in a special way, because during this period, this pandemic, that's where it becomes like it accelerated.
A catalyst lah.
It's like a catalyst.
Like a catalyst lah.
It's like catalyst lah, for me to push forward, for me to put in more effort and all that. So actually, what I will do is mentally, I started before I start this journey, I always start with my psychological state of mind first, my mental. I have to be prepared. Once you overcome that, I overcome that, so everything will just fall into place.
Okay.
So I now exercise at least I have to do something. Whether I cycle or I walk or I swim or I play badminton, or I do kickboxing and whatever lah. So at least 3 to 4 times a week lah. And I go crazy if I don't exercise for 2 days.
Okay. All right. So that's exercise, right? Which is a bit daunting for most people.
Right.
Right. So we're going to touch on exercise, and we're going to touch on something, like the nutrition part as well. Okay? So before that, right, I've got a question from Maya Ghaffar is, hi Farid,
Hi.
what is your kind of food intake you take? Ah, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to this question. We're gonna answer this later on. In fact, there's another lady, Belle Farid. It's been a long since I see you on screen again, Abba. Oh,
Okay, that's my daughter.
yeah, that's your daughter lah. Okay. No, there was somebody else. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Now, before we move on to the topic of losing weight, exercising and changing your lifestyle and all that, more technical lah. I not many people know this, okay, but I did mention that he's one of the very few Singapore talent to go over to Malaysia, to KL, namely KL lah, to take part in dramas and shows there. So you are quite active also in the local Malay dramas, Malay broadcast scene lah, huh?
Right.
And have appeared in several dramas. Okay. So what I do have right now is a short video.
Oh no.
And at that time, you watch this video, he was big. He was cute. He was a teddy. No, not teddy. Panda lah. He was a panda bear. He's so cute. Okay, just take a look at this video and you'll find out.
Saya ikut dia pergi naik basikal. Kan lebih baik saya habiskan kerja-kerja yang berlambat-lambat tu.
Papa cool.
I nak your practice. Okay?
Apa? Nak naik basikal? Sabar lain kali dah, Abah.
Zack, papa kau belum balik-balik lagi, Zack.
Hah? Belum balik?
Yay! Papa cool. Enjoy that.
Oh my God. Shout out to Adi Yadoni. I don't know whether he's watching or not. He's the director. Yeah. Also a good friend of mine.
How long ago was this?
Oh, I can't remember, man. I know it's more than 10 years ago, I think.
More than 10 years.
10 years.
Okay, so this is the setup, all right? You watch how he was 10 years ago. And I like this comment from Asri Ahmad.
Oh, he's my good buddy from KL. Hey, nasi kanda.
Nasi kanda.
My kanda.
I like your comment, Asri.
Habibi.
Asri, you say that he has always been an inspiration, even when his size was XXXLLL.
Habibi, miss you, man.
Keep on going, bro, he said. No, but seriously, when we say that he's an inspiration now, the fact that he has undertaken this project of his, and he has kept it going for the past 1.5 years to change his lifestyle, to change basically everything in him, right? And right now, I'm going to find out how it has changed his whole life, right? So Asri, thank you so much for your comment. I agree with you. Back then, I know him. He was already an inspiration, right? And in fact, this is no joke. I told him, many of us in the entertainment and events industry here in Singapore cannot get used to the new Farid Rashid. Some even says that they prefer the old Farid Rashid, which is the big one, So, which brings me to the next question. What are the comments that is directed at you since you lost weight, Is it similar to what I mentioned earlier?
Well, actually, the most common comment that I get from a person when they have not seen me for quite some time, because first of all, when I take up this new journey, I didn't tell anybody. I do it on my own. Only my family, my wife and my kids, they know about my journey, and thank you them for pushing me and giving me the inspiration as well. But I didn't tell anybody. I just do it. Because first of all, when I take up this journey, I do it because of me. It's not because of who, because of what. I want to do it because of me. And the first thing that I received, talking about comment when my acquaintances have not seen me for a while, suddenly the first thing they say, oh my God, you lost so much weight. Are you sick?
Yeah. That's the usual stuff they ask, right?
That's why. Which I answered, yes, I'm sick. I'm sick of being lazy.
Yes.
And I'm sick of being fat. okay? Stop, what do you call that? Fashionizing this word, cute lah, chubby. I'm fat. I'm still fat lah, I'm still fat. So, okay, let's face it.
Yeah.
No, not cute, chubby, or whatever. Fat lah. Because that's why I was known as Fat Farid.
Farid. Yeah, he's known as Fat Farid. So, transition, 168 to 98. So, you were saying that you did it for yourself.
Yep.
What was the main driving force for you to do it? Finally do it proper.
Okay, I'll be lying if I say like there's nothing, it's not a health issue. It was a health issue. Somehow I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2. That was back in 2018. Actually, that's how far ago that I started this whole journey. So I tried. I was on medication before. Oh, okay, just for the record, whatever I lost is all natural.
Yes.
All natural. No surgery, no diet pill, no supplement or whatever it is. All natural. I always tell people, always believe in these 2 Ds, okay? Determination and discipline. And the last D is for my doctors, because 3 doctors were telling me, the only way for you to lose weight is for surgery. So D for me, to all the doctors, is defiant. I'm defying all of them. Because I told them, that's what they say, you see. The only way for you to lose weight is to go for the surgery, the bariatric surgery, cut my stomach. I say, no. I'm not going to do that. I'll prove to you that I can lose weight without all this.
Okay, hang on. So to put everything in perspective, so it's like a narration. I will show you a picture of him. I don't know how long ago this was. This was how cute he was. How fat he was. Let's take a look at the PowerPoint slide, please. All right. There. That was how long ago?
This was in 2018.
Okay.
This was actually my film in KL, my last film. This is actually, I acted with Zizan and Zara McWilson, Bel Ngasri and all that. Directed by a very good friend of mine, Gaz Abu Bakar in KL. I don't know whether you're watching this or not, but that was my last film. Actually, it's so unfortunate because the day we released that movie in 2020, 1 week later, our neighbor went to lockdown. It was in March last year. It was released about 6 to 7 days.
All right, so it was only like 2020 lah.
This is 2018.
2018, okay.
Filming was done in 2018
I have
December.
another picture of you.
Oh, this one
Again, American football jersey.
Yeah lah.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you a picture of the famous picture before and after.
Famous.
Okay? Before and after, just to put into perspective how much he has lost Maybe some of us do not know Farid that well. So this is the before side profile, and the one on the right is the after side profile.
That's January, January 2020.
Which one? The left or the right? Okay.
Left one.
Left is January 2020.
Yeah, the one in white.
Oh my God.
January 2020.
Look at
and
that.
The one in blue is in March 2021, this year.
You hold it. Okay, let me guess. You were in Decathlon.
Correct. Playing ping pong with my son. Yeah, with all my children there.
Okay, so judging from the size of the waist, would you, tell us how much you lost in waist size?
I was from size 56. Now I'm size 36.
36. Yeah. My God, 20 inches off.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And then I've got another picture. The same picture just now.
Yeah.
And
was
the
in
one
December. That was in December. I think January or December this year. Sorry. December 2020, if I'm not mistaken. That was on my birthday. December 2020. That was a gift from my children.
That
T-shirt. Yeah.
Incredible dad.
Thank you, children. Love you.
You've always been a very family man, huh?
Oh, I am. Yes. Family is very important to me.
Then I've got another. Oops, sorry. Apa ni Alfred Josh pilih pula? Salah lah.
This is also one year apart.
Okay. Thank you. Let's bring the cameras back to us, please. Okay. They changed the name lah. Sorry. COVID.
It's okay, Alfred.
So COVID hit us badly, 2020, right? So my question is, was it COVID inspired? You were mentioning to me that it accelerated.
It accelerated.
Okay, so it wasn't inspired by COVID.
It's not inspired at all.
Okay. How did it accelerate?
Okay, I always tell people this. COVID, right? No job, no money, eat less, exercise more, lor.
So really, that's the reason.
Really.
I mean that's what happened.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Right? Got no stress. Got nothing to think about. What? It's not like, you have sleepless night. Alamak, my show next week, tomorrow. Have I prepared all this?
Yeah.
Don't have. So all you can think of is that's why I focus everything into, exercising and being healthy.
So we talk a lot about exercising. Okay. Right now, we talk a lot about exercising, but right now let's talk about nutrition. Okay, the food. You did share with me earlier on about the importance of the food you take.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
the intake of the food. Okay, tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, like I said, I'm sharing what I believe. It may work for me, but it may not work for everybody else. What is important in weight loss, even though I'm not focused on it anymore, is the food. Seriously, is the food. That's very important.
Okay.
Whatever that you put in your mouth will determine how you're going to be the next day. You see, it's all about food. I've always been a person, that's my biggest vice, the letter F. Food. Food. Food is, I think you know lah. You ate with me before. We had meals together before. You know how much I can whack the burger.
Especially rice.
Especially rice. But now, it's totally different. When I first started, I really go on like cold turkey lah. My portion becomes very small, very little. I follow this lah. Eat what you need. Very simple. Eat what you need, and then it's not what you eat, but it's how much you eat that matters.
Okay.
Because I think our body needs everything. Too much of good thing also no good. But you need some bad things also. So, but when I first started off, my food intake is really reduced to like super minimum. Like I used to count calories, but not anymore lah. Not anymore because now I can control myself.
Okay, so answering to the question by Maya, what's your kind of food intake you take? Okay, so let's just say lunch. Okay. What normally do you take normal rice with dishes?
Okay.
Normal staple food that we have.
First of all, I practice intermittent fasting. That's how I've started, and I've been intermittent fasting every day of my life. Every day I have.
No, your life lah. Every day since.
From my new life lah.
New life, just stay there lah.
My new life. My new life. Yeah, it's like a born again. So I've been intermittent fasting ever since, and honestly, I don't eat rice. I don't eat rice.
Okay, so what do you do for carbs?
I'm on a low carb, low sugar, low meat kind of diet lah. My carb usually comes from bread lah.
Okay, bread.
Bread, or even if I want to have rice, I'll definitely go for, brown rice, low GI rice and all that. In fact, actually, my better half, my Minister of Home Affairs, she's the one who's actually the health freak. She will go to the gym during lunchtime, and at home we are always we have only brown rice. We don't eat white rice.
Right.
Yeah, only some. I don't know. Maybe when we ran out of brown rice, right? Alamak, cannot find brown rice, so just buy white rice lah.
Okay.
Other than that.
So it's the intake, the quality of food,
and the quantity.
And the quantity.
Yes.
Right. So that works hand in hand.
Very.
Right? And then you really need to discipline yourself to cut down as much as possible.
As much as possible.
But then lapar, hungry, you eat a little bit, then hungry, then how?
Tahan lah, babe. Tahan lah.
Serious?
Yeah, serious. That's why I say eat what you need. You gotta find out what is it that you need in order for you to stay alive.
Then Okay. So you do it for five days, 6 days, 1 week. Would there be a point in time whereby you are quite used to it?
Very used to it already now.
Okay. How long did it take you to get used to it?
Wow. I really don't know, man, because it's all in the mind, you know. It's in the system already. Maybe how long do you need to, you know, that phrase, like, you know, you need how many days to become a habit? Is it 48 days or
I can't remember
60
that.
days, something like that lah.
Okay,
You know.
okay.
So, okay, then use that. You know, 48 days or 60 days, then it becomes a habit.
Okay.
Becomes a habit.
Your Minister for Home Affairs just... my Minister for Home Affairs is at home. Don't know whether she's watching it or not. So your Minister of Home Affairs says, I balance... The balance she eat. Took me a while to kind of like, you know, balance I eat. That's why I'm not losing the weight. Base lah you. You go back, Minister of Home Affairs will definitely turn into Ministry of Defense already.
It's okay lah, fair ma. Last time I was the one who did that, right? You know, I was doing it before. You know, kids never finish it, right? When they were small.
Yeah. Same.
I whack it lah. You know, now our children are big already. They don't even have enough
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, growing boys growing boys and growing children lah. Okay, so we got. Oh my God, time is. Oh my God, you see, so many things to talk about. I haven't gotten a lot of things covered. Okay, so most important thing is the focus, the ability to power up every time to lose weight. In one sentence or two sentences, I give you. What do you do to maintain that focus in your journey throughout losing that weight for the 1.5 years? What do you do and what do you think of? How do you stay focused?
For me, I like this phrase. I always use this. It's either one day or day one.
All right. Expand on that, please.
Okay, which is, one day is like every time we will say, right, one day I will start my exercising, because this is what I did before. You know, okay, one day I will start exercising lah. One day I will start my diet. One day I will start. But for me, it's like day one. Why do you have to wait? Do it now. No lah, never mind lah. Monday lah, then I start lah. You know, it's always like that. It's always like that. So I say it's BS lah. You know, it's BS. You wanna do it, you do it. Do it for yourself.
Yes.
Don't try to gather your kakis and all that. Okay, let's go to the gym together. Hey, let's cycling together. Hey, how come you cycle here, bocio leh? You wanna cycle, you cycle lah. You wanna exercise, you exercise lah. You wanna swim, you swim lah. Why must wait for kaki ah? I saw my kaki also all 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, we are at the car park already.
Please don't sarcasm me lah. I pangse hit them lah. There was one time we were supposed to walk do a walk at Mekrichi. It was 7 o'clock. Hey, I usually wake up at 6, you know.
I know.
I don't know why that day. Maybe it's not meant to be lah.
It's okay. Don't worry. You can always start tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, their phrase, I remember it was in my gym. Turn one day into day one.
Yeah. That's right. Exactly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are struggling, or you know, a bit find losing weight, your quest for losing weight a little bit challenging, always remember, you can watch this recording. I mean, this live telecast, live stream, over and over again on Geylang Serai CC website or Facebook page, and listen to what Farid has shared with us. From 168 kilo, 98 kilo, all in a healthy, and I love it. It's all about watching your what you eat and doing the exercises gradually. All right. Yeah. So thank you so much, Farid.
My pleasure.
For joining me. We've run out of time.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any parting words to your friends, your family, and as well as your kaki in KL, nasi kanda.
Nasi kanda. Okay, to everybody, because we are running out of time already. I love you guys so much, especially to my family, my Minister of Finance. Really sweetie, really honey. Leave your kids. I just want to say that whatever you do, if you, let's say you want to lose your weight, don't use weight as a focus. Don't think about, oh, okay, every time you go to the weighing scale and you start weighing yourself. No, don't do that. Yeah. What you have to target is actually to being healthy and to keep fit. That's all. Yeah. And love what you do and do what you love.
Purpose. There must always be a purpose in whatever it is that you set out to do. You see, you spoil market, you say, love you, sweetie, to your wife and all that, so I must do. If not, I go back, I can't already. So to my wife, love you, sweetie.
Next year you got chance, you know. You say got chance next week to do it.
Okay lah. So we've come to the end of the show. It has been wonderful. You see, two friends who've known each other for a long time, and then suddenly, meet for, we haven't met for the longest time.
Longest time, man.
Right? So suddenly meet, it goes on and on. All right, so with that, my name is Ross. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me again next week on Wednesday. I have a new guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You just have to wait out for it. But in the meantime, stay safe, everybody. Keep those masks on, safe distancing. So that's about it. All right, see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.